Peace. My name is Wino Willy. I'm currently residing in New Orleans, Louisiana. I am a producer, father, extraterrestrial sound composer, and I create amazing soundscapes. I would describe my sound as a mixture of astral jazz, Afro-futurism, and Boom-Bap. I pull from my biggest inspiration, which is my cousin Rufus Harley, who was part of the Germantown jazz movement in the 60s and 70s, Sun Ra, Q-Tip, Dilla, Flylo, and I put all that together to create my own brand of Afro-futuristic hip-hop. Primary inspirations in my art are love, freedom, grief, struggle, transcendentalism, and shout out to Murakami, the artist Murakami. One of my favorite themes is surrealism in a lot of my beats. I try to incorporate a lot of word sounds, drum patterns from all over the place, sounds, field sounds, Foley. I want it to feel like a full experience so that the instrumental by itself can blanket the listener and allows the artist to express themselves fully. To keep inspired, I spend time with my kids. That's my most inspiring moments, is being a father. When I sit my little ones down and we tell stories, we watch cartoons together, we go out and play. A lot of my musical ideas come in those moments, and I run back to the machines. My most creative that I've been in my life was the first 3 months of my firstborn. She would sit on my lap in the early mornings, and I would tap out rhythms until she fell back asleep. And a lot of those beats became stuff you hear with the homie Cavalier, stuff that you'd hear with your old Droog. Grandmother's Lesson was made with my baby in my arms. And I try to go back to that feeling of that hunger and that uncertainty, which pushes me forward in my creative endeavors. I don't really get beat blocked. Whenever I'm tired and feel a need to push forward, I just step away from my machine and live my life. And that's how any great artist you meet, they live life and then they create. My culture and upbringing has informed me as an artist by providing me with values of togetherness and unity. I come from a long line of artists and revolutionaries, doctors, lawyers, teachers, politicians, a little bit of everything. But as a Black American, my experience in this country has helped me to want to communicate through my art. I remember when I was younger, my mother would play things from Whitney Houston. My dad would play stuff from Public Enemy. I remember reading Amiri Baraka when I was younger and that having a profound influence on me, as well as listening to instrumentals by MF Doom. So everything put into a pot creates the Wino Willy sound and that influence. A message I want to share with the world is that happiness is not limited to material gain. Happiness is something that is found even in the darkest moments. When you look inward and you find that silence, that in that silence there is peace. So look for that peace and then reflect it outwards. Next for me is a lot of Wino Willy shows. I have a great album out with FOHDH Matthew on Backwoodz Studioz that I'm very fond of. I made all those beats between the birth of my first child and the birth of my second child, and I'm extremely proud of it. You can catch me in France, you can catch me in the UK, or you can catch me in a city near you playing beats or posted up with a lot of the homies in the record shop. Peace, this is Wino Willy, and you're watching Offstage with Okayplayer.